Yes, sir, it's your boy Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, feel free to join VIP, third tier, to have access whenever we get in and out of plays, guys. So today was a wild day, guys. Roller coaster. Stocks everywhere. Spiking up, spiking down, sideways. Don't know what it wants to do next. Like I told you guys in previous videos, I believe it's not over yet. It's not over yet. The disaster, the bearish market, stock market losing trillions a day, I don't believe it's done yet. Nobody knows exactly how high or how low the market can go, but we can use knowledge, research, experience, TA to kind of give us an idea about what's about to happen. I believe Bitcoin is going to get his head cut off. The overall market is going to get his head cut off. But along the way, when you hear that, don't just think, oh, I can just buy puts and just eat. It's going to be crazy spikes like what happened today with Tesla, what happened today with Netflix, what's supposed to happen today with Meta. Meta was lagging, still made money on it in VIP, but I hate the fact that it didn't give us those returns as quick as Tesla and Netflix did. It's always going to be one of the three. You got to pay attention to the details of the market. Now it's a mixed market. Before, when the market first went bearish, everything was running in sync. Netflix down, they all down. Netflix, Tesla, Facebook. Netflix up or Facebook up, they all up. They all was running together. Of course, they kind of, some will be moving a little faster than others, but they all would, without a doubt, be moving in the same direction. Now it's kind of mixed. You will have two of them up, one of them down, one of them stagnant. Netflix and Meta up, Netflix and Tesla up, Meta stagnant. Meta up, Tesla and Facebook stagnant. However, you get what I'm saying? Mixing up the names a little bit. But basically just a mixed market, guys. That's why you want to be careful. You want to be precise. You want to be very meticulous in a market like this. Usually, sometimes we'll come into moments to where the market is bullish, a very bullish market where it's like taking candy from a baby. It's easy. Anything you put your money on, you almost guaranteed to make money. It's just coming. Like 5-10 plays in a single day. It's been moments like that, back to back to back to back to back, calling out plays and hitting every single one of them, because that's the type of market it is. Right now, this mixed market where it's all over the place, where fundamentally it definitely should be bearish, especially with, like I told you guys, whenever he announced tariffs, I believe the market is going to drop, come down even further. But with so many people anticipating that, I'm saying you got to be prepared for the opposite reaction. So with so many people anticipating that, I wouldn't have been surprised if the market, because you seen after hours, it spiked up. Things were going crazy. Then all of a sudden, it took a downturn. Meta, Tesla, Facebook, whatever you want to call them, all them down over $20 to $30 after spiking up like $10 in the after hours. So insane. That's insane how the market is trading right now, guys. Early this morning, what Tesla did, Tesla shot down to 250. From 250 went to 280 today, $30. Then after hours, it shot down $30 and gave that back. That is not a normal market at all. That's something you got to be careful in. You got to be careful. You got to step back. You got to be in a cash position, come out for the best possible plays. Less is more, especially during those times and all times, but especially during moments like now. Aim small, miss small. You want to step back, size down, build that confidence back up, especially after a losing play. Well, we had two losing plays at the beginning of this week. Facebook was not Facebook, yeah, Meta, Facebook, keep mixing them up. Same thing. Was the first winner or whatnot out of the three. So, like I said, size down, build that confidence back up, get those winners back in motion. So then you can go back to your normal size after taking the proper steps to do so. Because whenever you got losing play, you'll try to overtrade, you'll try to oversize to try and get that back and end up putting yourself in a deeper hole, whenever the right thing to do is just play smaller. Play smaller and build yourself back up. So it's been a wild market, man. Trump imposed 10% tariffs, and this got the market on edge, very shaky, because this right here could basically spark a trade war. And that's not going to be pretty at all for the market, especially not Elon Musk. He was already crying. That's why he had Trump come out to the White House, advertise those Teslas and blase whoop whoop. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Along the way, while the market continue to drop, there's going to be spikes, though, where it looking like it ain't dropping yet. There are going to be spikes. But you got to be careful, guys. Going into tomorrow is going to be wild day. Wild day. Expectations is anything can happen. Just like today. Anything could happen. It dropped like it did. You can't be surprised if you see it spike right back up and then come back down. So that's why I say it's best for real-time price action, especially in moments like this, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm looking at the overall market SPY. It does look like you have a gap to fill down to around I think the last price I looked, it was 546. I see it got a gap where it could possibly fill down to 540, 538-ish. The gaps don't necessarily have to fill, but that's indicating that the market could come down lower. It's just harder to say that. It already dropped most of those stocks $20 to $30 in the after hours. And like, dang, you gonna drop even more? Yes, they can. They can come down another $20 on tomorrow. So you just gotta be careful, guys. I wanna make my decision, in real time price action as I see the momentum, the volume, how things is trading in real time, guys. But you definitely want to be careful, though. I'll be watching those during this week. A week like this, whenever the market is all over the place, I prefer to focus and lock in on micro cap penny stocks because they're more predictable. Penny stocks isn't ran off fundamentals. You ain't worried about hedge funds. You ain't worried about the big players, the market makers, overly manipulating the stock, even though the most they'll do with the penny stocks is halt them. But as long as they don't catch no halts, far as like worried about the big players, the banks, the hedge funds, you ain't got to worry about them with those stocks. So you already know what to do, though, guys. I'm gonna be scanning for those at the beginning of this week. Missed a couple of those 600, 700% returns, man. But you already know what to do, though. Lock in, guys. Sometimes we have amazing weeks like last week, 10 out of 10 every single play.